mean, she can just do this stuff. Everything about music, she just does it. It's weird. And when it comes to classically trained musicians, Ruby is not classically trained. She doesn't read music the way other people read music. She's taught herself how to play. She's taught herself how to sing, and with some help from other people, admittedly, but it's different. She sounds different. It's a very special thing. It's a dead set gift.
You're only 15. Oh. It's frightening to me.
Oh, you know, I get it all the time.
Yeah, because what is... I'll say it, like the other singer in our band, she was on The Voice, okay? Yeah. And I'll even like to play it to you off my phone.
Yeah.
She handled herself really well. Kylie Minogue, her name's Shanae Louise, so she's a well-known person. She's was in Big Brother, and she's on the wall at Dracula's for like 6 years.
That's nuts.
So a well-known face. She went on The Voice, and it was as if she was planted there because she can sing amazingly. And they all spun around and said, sorry, we're not going to choose you, but you've got the greatest voice here. And everyone here in the crowd loved her. It was clear. But they didn't choose her. They just went, you're over-rehearsed. Yeah. You're not what we're looking for because you've already got I guess they were calling her a cabaret star in a way. You know, she was already this polished,
Yeah.
But she handled it so well.
Yeah.
See, because this is your generation. Like, when TV, what do you call it, like reality shows came about, for me, that was like a new thing. Like, what? They're going to be judging people and you line up like what was it first, like an Australian Idol sort of thing?
Yeah.
You know, and I got right into like, wow, this is kind of a cool concept, you know. But this has been your entire life.
Yeah.
Think about it, like for the last 15, 20 years, that has been your entire life. You wouldn't have the opinion that Dave and I may have of it, like, oh my God, these TV stars have the way of actually ruining your career.
Yeah.
The way they edit it together and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I really want to show you. We'll do it at the end of this. Yeah. How the singer in how she accepted the knockback. I thought it was just like the greatest way. She was just all smiles, like and still to this day she's making loads of money singing. You know,
many forms of winning.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know,
yes.
I feel like with all them shows too, it's very much a growth thing. Like you can go in there and you can say if you get through stages, etc., and just focus on winning compared to taking the growth out of it. And there's going to be good and bad. It's what you take from it. Honestly, it's what you take from it. You can't let the opinions and all this negative criticism and all of the social media these days get to you. It's what you're about.
Exactly. And you know what I do? Every time I try and get a gig at somewhere new, like Twin Towns, one of the first things I say, she was on the Voice. She was on Big Brother. Like I use all these things like I've already name dropped here because that show is long gone for her, you know, whether she won or lose or what, she made it to the big stage and blah, blah, blah. But she's still making money off it now.
Yeah.
Doing the things she loves doing.
I think the thing for us, a bit of an older, we didn't have that then, and to make it then, I've got to say it was tougher because now, yes, she didn't win, but if you're any good, at least you're getting seen. And yes, you did get on one of the shows, you got on The Voice. That's going to carry with you. And, you know, the hard rock bands probably look down and say, The Voice, you know, they've got a leg up. But hey, that's society, that's evolution, and that's how we roll. And we didn't have cordless phones either back in the day. We didn't have mobile phones. It's all changed. The way to make a living, it's a lot of people stay at home, never leave the house, and earn $500,000 a year. Never leave the house. They sit in front of the computer and earn a living. But you and I, our dads went out there. We hammered, we bricked, we concreted. It's different. So the way to get exposure these days is through media. Simple.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're doing it alone.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you can go on The Voice and be one voice just singing like this and have the whole country wrapped up in your hand. But you get 4 lads doing rock and roll and people don't care. It doesn't, you know, it's a whole category unto itself.
Yeah.
You know, people can go absolutely lose their mind over that one small kid doing the cutest little song that a rock band could never actually do because it's just like, what's these dudes? Their haircuts, stupid shoes.
Ruby, that gig you played on the weekend, that fella at the end of the gig, what did he say to you? Which lady did you remind him of? He said, when I heard that lady sing, she had this effect on me, and I had the same.
Katie Noonan?
Katie Noonan, that's it.
Oh, from George.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said, when
Wow.
I heard her first sing, she had an effect on me, and it's the same as you've had on me. So it's that connection one-on-one. Because you're not in a band, it's all about the lead singer. The lead singer lives and dies by the sword, own guitar. And if you can make the impact on personal contact with this guy, and he related Ruby to the George, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah. And
Massive compliment.
I got a funny coincidence for that. So the band George,
Yeah.
I think the lead guitarist is a guy called Nick Stewart, and he had a band here on the Gold Coast. But he opened Nick Stewart's music shop next door to Musicians Pro Shop in Mermaid Beach here.
Yeah.
It went away, but he's got a twin brother called Chris Stewart. He's just a dude. He's just a Gold Coast dude who plays guitar, and he was in this huge band called George. But his brother, the twin, is seriously, I think they're almost engaged now to, who was the voice singer? She's always doing, I forgot her name again. She's always doing the national anthem everywhere. Just think of...
Dami M.
No, yes, same kind of year. She's sort of brown skin.
Jessica Malboy?
Yes, Jessica Malboy. So she's actually going out with the
legend.
brother of the guitar player from George.
Yeah.
Which
saw
I don't know what that means.
You saw Jessica Malboy.
Yeah, I did see
concert,
Jessica.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's amazing.
Ruby's been to more concerts than I've been.
Jessica was the first concert that I've ever went to. I was sick at the time, but I was just so mesmerized just by everything, the way she interacted with everyone, and everyone was just so engaged, and she just made it feel like every individual meant something to her, if that makes sense.
I think she's a real genuine... She's from
such a
Northern
genuine
Territory,
dude.
I think.
Yeah, she's from Darwin.
Yeah, and I think her mum maybe is from Indonesia. Like have you ever been up to Darwin?
No.
There's a lot of sort of Indonesian sort of people that,
Yeah, Ford and Darwin.
Did you? Yes. Bet you won too.
I did. Australian champion.
Yeah.
Keep
Was
going.
it in the ring or was it just like out in the street?
No, straight up.
Excellent. Yeah, well,
Just
you know how
like-
different that place is.
Yeah.
It's completely different to the rest of the... So she's one of those genuine people from a different part of the
Yeah,
country.
she actually contacted me over Instagram. I was
Sorry,
just
that's my
on
mistake. Yeah.
just on one of your posts. I was just being me, commenting,
Really?
and saying that she was like a really cool chick, and thank you for everything that she's done for me.
Nice.
And she actually got back to me, which was really cool, really cool. She told me that I need to keep pushing on and stay true to who I am, and that meant a lot coming from her. So.
Chris Stewart's on Home and Away. Now I think about it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know his face?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. Right. I thought it was just amazing, and I saw it just 2 days ago, and I thought, how did this all happen?
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's the next gig?
The next gig.
Oh, actually, silly question. How many songs do you have? Yeah, are you constantly... Put it this way. I lived in a house with 5 guys. We moved from Brisbane to Sydney, and for the first time I moved into a band house. There was a guy that was in the room beside me who was a piano player who wasn't in the band. And then there was another guy... I found I was the only one that wasn't the natural talent. There were so many instruments going off in every room 24 hours a day that it was driving me insane. Like, these people were born to play music. They never got sick of writing songs. It just constantly came out of them.
Yeah.
I love singing it in cover bands basically because I like to joke with crowds. I've worked it all out. It's not... I like the timing of the songs, particularly, and having the laugh. But I know guys, and I bet it's like you too. You just cannot stop playing. You'll never get sick of it. And you're creating songs constant.
Yeah. I will play before school. We'll be singing in my head all through school. As soon as I get home, straight on the guitar. It's just a cycle for me. Music. I know, like, you hear it everywhere and you can see all these quotes and everything. But music, honestly, I can say is a part of me. And if I didn't have music, I wouldn't be the person I am here today. And I have struggled with my health, and I've struggled with different things and fitting in at school and different things like that. I know they may be little things, but this day and age, that can really get to people. And it did get to me. I struggled for a very long time, and without music, I honestly would not be the same person.
Right. Well, I think it's a good thing to concentrate on. Once you know that you are one of them,
Yeah.
and then there'll be lots of, say, posers or people that are definitely into it, but you're like a Missy Higgins. Like, she's probably playing a piano right now, you know?
Yeah.
And all those other greats. And then the reason why everyone holds them so high is because, you know, just like Angus Young.
Yeah.
He was, you know, he always had a guitar in his hand. They was never like put the guitar down and partied like they thought AC/DC did. Like, no, he's actually just addicted to his playing guitar. Like, he drinking milk and, you know, they're actual freaks, and that's why people hold them so high.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a different breed of people.
Yeah, definitely.
Any sportsman I've ever seen at the elite level, you go back through the memorabilia, and they're little, they're in black and white photos, kicking the ball, Bradman hitting the cricket ball against the rain tank with the stick. You know, those sort of stuff. Well, Ruby's the same. Ruby it started then, and it just hasn't stopped. It just keeps going. She's getting better and better, and she's getting more and more confident. I mean, for a 15-year-old, and she's 16 mid next year, things she's had to go through on personal life, which, you know, we don't need to worry about right now, but it's been horrific for a whole family, and she's got through and battled it. I just asked Ruby about today. How did your day go today, Rubes?
Pretty great. No, I just came from an award ceremony at school, which was pretty cool. Got a few awards, which is nice.
How many awards, Rubes?
I got 4. I got 4. Yeah.
What for? What?
Well, one was
Academic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a top of subject for music. I got what did I get? Oh, I got an academic merit award, which is getting A's in more of 80% of your subjects.
Yep.
I got an SRC, which is Student Representative Council Award.
What about that real big one you got, Rubes?
I don't even know what it's called, but yeah, it was just thanking me for all my work that I put in with my music inside of school and outside of school, and just with the community in general, participating in Relay for Life and different things like that. So, yeah.
Ruby, one of Ruby's things, before she started getting out, she did a lot of charity stuff, and the Cancer Council and Relay for Life's been a big part of our lives, and we talked about it last time. Ruby does the fundraising as well as on the actual day, and plays the opening songs at these gigs. The
last 2 years I've got the opportunity to sing for the opening ceremony, which is really nice. Like, it's a pretty big compliment. And I've also been asked to sing at the Hilton 25th of this month for the Cancer Council, which is everyone's flying in, and I get to be the face for that. So,
and I don't think people can appreciate how much weight is on a performer's shoulders especially when you're singing at a cancer charity.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of heartfelt in the room.
Yeah.
You know, and
she sings the same way though, Drew. Honestly, like when she sings these songs, and there's a certain few songs that open the ceremony about, you know, hardship, people getting through it, and she picks these songs, learns them, sings them, and just makes people go to that happy place in such a horrific memory.
Right.
But yeah, it's as a father to see what she does with music, and you sing covers. Ruby sings covers, but none of them sound like covers. She mixes them up, and the stuff she does pretty impressive. So yeah, we're proud of her.
You want to do one right now?
I'd love to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like it's the time.
All right.
So Dave, while you set up,
mate,
Ruby,
you're
like no other. You know, I can imagine the person who doesn't know, someone who doesn't know training or boxing or gyms or anything may think it's all thug life over at your house, possibly, right? You hear me out?
Mate,
hear me out a bit.
Yeah. It's always been something I've tried to clear up.
Yeah, but in fact, I've been to your house and I've seen that you run a program, House of Pain boxing gym with 40 to 50 any given night.
We can get up there. Yeah, can get a big crew there.
Yeah, and you're running a gym in your backyard, so your house is a business.
Yeah.
You work all day as an engineer.
Yep.
Right? Get home, you've still got 2 successful kids.
Yep.
And you're running another business after work, and with Jody, lots of stuff is happening, and this is the